Hey folks, Quill18 here, and I haven't had solid food in 3 days. Sorry, I know that's a weird intro, but I'm trying to explain why there was a bit of a gap in our videos for RimWorld. I recently took a trip, but I had pre-recorded enough RimWorld to be able to get us through the trip, and I'd be back and be ready to start recording content again. And then I got sick, probably caught a bug on the plane, which has thrown everything out of whack. I'm still feeling a little wibbly wobbly, but I'm kind of going crazy not playing RimWorld, so I want to make sure to record something here and to explain things for people. Although things aren't going fantastically well in this game either, because we've got a volcanic winter, which, fine, we just have to wait out. This is an active sun blocker, which is going to kill off all of the plants on the map eventually, because that's not, like, that's no sun at all, which is no good. And that is something we have to deal with on the world map. That's us. That's the sun blocker. And they've been talking about maybe doing a little trade caravan to Farmer's World over here to pick up some extra raw resources. Of course, we are converting a bunch of steel into our concrete flooring, but it was annoying me that we'd gone so long without concreting up the world, because that is, of course, part of our intention over here. So I'm going to have that continue to go. We did have a couple of comments on the Discord. It is a shame that there's no appropriate flooring for the vibe I want that we could have just made out of stone. I mean, obviously we can go with tiles, we can go with like flagstone, but no, it's gotta be concrete. This is just the way it goes. And I mean, concrete is quite cheap at 1 steel per. It does suck that we don't have an infinitude of steel on the map. We're gonna try to mine this out, which should be safe to do even with this mech cluster here, which is something else we're gonna have to deal with first, I think, before we go off the map. Now, I don't remember if my plan at the end of the last video was literally to go and deal with this instantaneously, but I think we kind of have to. We have 4 days for this auto mortar to activate, and we've got to go and deal with this before then. On the plus side, there was a single Inferno turret. I suppose there's also a mini slugger, which isn't ideal. There's an unstable power cell here that we could probably cause to explode. The high shield doesn't bother us because we don't have mortars anyway. The low shield is quite annoying, though. Is that too low shield? So we're going to have to be within this radius to do this. I wonder, with no proximity alarm, can we just build, because you're asleep too, right? Can we just build a little defensive wall on one side or to other? We've got a couple EMP grenades, right? Yeah. Probably put it on our meleeers. I don't really want people running up and meleeing. Although it might be nice to melee the scyther, but we probably have to target you. See, the Scorcher and the Testron, that's actually going to be really annoying with low armor. I kind of feel like what we do is we set up on the south. We can't be within the min attack radius here. Even though it's inconvenient for our people. I guess that's it. I don't even have to lock this work area. But if we set up on the south, I don't know what the explosion radius is. Oh, hold on. First of all, if this is the explosion radius, then we can't be that close. Secondly, if it's a fire explosion, I don't think the mechs are really affected by fire, are they? And then there, and then there. Okay. I propose we set up the wall here, which will require moving some of the stone out of the way. Because I don't want to have... Oh, that's a barricade. It's not a wall. I don't know. I don't remember how the defenses with barricades work if turrets gain a benefit from it. And it might be different from the mech ones anyway. I think this is one of those things that have gone back and forth in RimWorld a few times, and I can't remember where things have laid. I believe the last I remember is that barricades and stuff don't actually benefit turrets in terms of providing them with actual cover, but it still can be useful to put down somewhere to slow down melee. Do we go on the north? Again, I'm worried about the Inferno turret a lot. So part of me wants to engage relatively close to this, just because I'm not too worried about this killing someone immediately. But if it sets a few of our people on fire and then they're running around in a panic, maybe we just need to spread out. I think that actually we do need to spread out. It'd be great to be able to leave this display up while I plan out my defenses, but let's... Security, we'll just build it out of wood for speed. And it was here, yeah? Mm-hmm. And then where this tree is. Hate my click. There we go. Okay. Do we want to do the proper one where we even have little wall intervals? I'm hoping I can do this without without things waking up, but I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, I should do the little wall spots. For full defense. Let's take this super serial, you guys. So what we do is we put our people behind the walls. They just go and peek around, but then they get the superior cover from the wall. I mean, that's a pretty short-range engagement. Actually, this Scyther, that is a little scary. Well, maybe one of the things we plan on doing is EMPing here. Actually, if we kind of an EMP here to start, fuzz out this turret and the Scyther, that kind of works. And then we can have an EMP here, maybe drop between the two pikemen, or the Scorcher and the Tesseron, either one. Okay, let's hope this actually works the way I hope it does. We can also do our little festival party here, which might be a good idea. I can't remember if this one actually can get a joiner. Yeah, which might be useful. Okay, let's set this up. Have a little party. 3 songs on the loop. Do that. Hopefully not take too much damage from it. It's also a heck of a drag back to our base if people get injured. A boring one. So we're going to have a -1 mood. Awesome. I'm going to set up a bunch of extra medical beds here. Okay. And then schedule. Right, everyone's on work, but I think... Okay, I'm going to go and unrestrict everyone. And then reset them. Okay. Just recruit, unrecruit is what I mean by reset. And no proximity activator, so... Oh, they're freaking out. The mech's going to respond to the construction happening? Okay, let me set you to ignore. Okay. Now, if a raid were to trigger right now and show up over here, I think what we do is we take one shot at one of these things to wake them up and then try to run away. Yeah, we got the mining job over here too, which I think is okay. Okay, this seems to be working according to plan. Did someone drop this axe? It's odd. Just make sure this gets hauled so that it's in a stockpile, so that someone might equip it. Thank you. Deep drilling tech, good. And then ground penetrating scanner, yeah. So we can build a drill whenever. We might get... Well, I was going to say, we might get lucky and have it on deposit. I don't think the deposits exist. I think they spawn when you scan them. But we could still put it down just to get rock blocks, but I don't think there's any reason to do that. We really want the ground penetrating scanner first. Yeah, all the steel is just going to go into flooring, which is, yes, a little bit ridiculous. Okay, we got plenty of wood. Our constructors, you know, maybe I should go and... Well, the flooring's nearly done. I don't know. I'm going to put a forbid on the few that's left over here, just so that our construction efforts go towards our little wooden barricade first. Oh, interesting. They're doing some deconstruction here. Wait, why are you deconstructing? Constructing should always be the top priority. Oh, I guess because Welder here had queued up something for every one of these places for the wood delivery. Okay, fair. So I was expecting a bunch of people to come out and do this, but I guess that was counting as one job. So close to the bots. We'll have to remember to switch our runaway behavior again. So close to the bots. But it's because our shooting skill is bad. That's why I want to engage at fairly close range. I mean, it's sure it's going to benefit them shooting us, but it's going to benefit us shooting them. The only issue is, like, we're closer to the Scyther. Otherwise, it's kind of all the same, it feels like. I don't have fire foam poppers, huh? Because with all the fire that's going on here, well, we probably wouldn't have the material to build it anyway. Okay. So it's nighttime. Most people are going to go into a sleep cycle here, which we will let them do. Moods are good despite the -1. I mean, some people aren't fantastic, which is unfortunate. Price point, your abilities aren't up. I don't think there's anything we want to do right now. Need warm clothes. Deal with it. Harvest some ambrosia. We don't do social drugs, so we can't give people a boost to improve their moods that way before we start the combat. It is quite chilly. We should probably be forcing an early harvest here. If it's -10, all these plants will die. I mean, they're going to die from the lack of sun anyway. We're getting some power shortages, right? The solar panels aren't really working right now. That's going to be part of it. Let me go and turn off some non-essential power. There we go. Oh, yes, and I need the assembly bench up. And the mech recharger. I guess the assembly bench first. Actually, let me cancel the mech recharger to get the material back. And then put you back down on a forbid. Now, we didn't get components back. And that's really the bottleneck over here. But, yeah, I didn't want the stuff reserved. I mean, I could cancel this to free up the steel here too. But this is really important, so we don't want to do that. All right. That construction is done. The sun's coming up. We got some idlers. Moods seem to be okay. Deconstructing some stuff, mining there. Okay. I think we have to try to give this a go. So... oh, is it only you who's just a pure mailer? Alright, you come over here. Yeah, you'll be unhappy. That's fine. Equip one. And then head over this way. Who else is kind of... okay, you're ass at shooting. I mean, you're kind of ass at everything. But yeah, that'll have to be okay. Equip the other EMP grenades. And then also come over here. And they have to walk a little bit extra, so we're giving them time. Okay, get everyone else over. Let's get in position. Okay. Actually, I guess it's just 5 people, but in fact 4 people. There. 4 people there. Okay, we don't actually have enough walls for everyone. How come they're not... oh, maybe because of the little plants. Okay. I don't know. It's fine. Get you here, get you here. And product tester with the combat command. Actually, if I can get you up here, I wonder if it'd reach that. Probably not. Okay. How many people are going to die here? But I can't see an option that doesn't involve getting this started. Wait, sorry, wrong person. Manage by numbers. Come over here. There it is. Combat command go. Okay, so you can't reach the other group, which is unfortunate. So you're going to EMP grenade. I mean, if you actually landed it here, it'd be amazing. We really want the Scyther to... I guess I'll target there. I don't think... if it falls short and EMPs us, I don't think it's going to hurt us. Ooh, okay, sorry, we're still on super fast speed. Okay, they both through. Do I want to change your target? I don't know, but we could start shooting now. So let's have everyone over here hit... do I just go for the turrets? They are easy to shoot, I think. If we take out the turret ASAP, although these guys, I think you're actually going to shoot the Scyther. Does an animal war call do anything? Oh, you actually... 2 of you don't have an angle. Okay, then... oh, you're really limited on your shots. Any chance this explodes? Yeah, but the radius should be smaller, right? 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 Well, let's find out. Also, I hope that a centipede doesn't come out of this thing. Yeah, fire, fire, fire. Sun, sun, sun. Oh, the Scyther... wait, Oh, it's a scythers. 2 scythers came out of here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get you to try to target one of those. And you are... No, not you. You are going to try to target, say, this one. Because it's going to run up and really cause us some issues. Okay, good. Things are getting sun adapted, but that's fine. A little bit of running around. Do I want to turn around and shoot this scyther? We're getting another explosion here. Okay, I think the answer is yes. You guys shoot that one. Okay. This has gone shockingly fine. I'm going to get price point to try to move back. Someone is down pretty heavily, though, welder. That guy's stunned. Okay, now... Stun this dude. Yeah, shoot. Shoot that. I'm not sure he's grenading yet. I think he's just trying to melee punch here. Welder's trying to crawl. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's return to the front. There's really not much left. I think there might just be this one pikeman. Okay. Yeah, no red dots. Oh my god, that went so much better than I was afeared. Drop everyone's stuff. Major Miner, do you move at a... Nope. Metal Crafts? Nope. Rock Gardener? Okay, you move fine. You rescue... Welder. Unless you're... Okay, 8 hours. I don't think we have to tend in the field. I think we will drag you back. That's fine. And everyone else is up. Oh, you're firefighting there because it's part of our home zone. Okay, that's fine. Okay. What I might want to do is restore the power to the machining table because it will go ahead and shred mechanoids. I think I'll suspend explicitly like everything else in this list. Oh, do it. Oh, do until X. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You got to count equip, my friend. There we go. I would have started making some EMP grenades again. Okay. Yeah. So I still might want to shred for some material. Inspired trade. All right, that sounds very nice. Let's clear this home area, actually, so that doesn't stay as a problem. I guess I'll flag a little deconstruct over here. Woo! Okay. You know what I might do? I know this is a short video, but feeling a little woozy in the head. Mostly it's the lack of solid foods. I'm going to go and have a little bit more yogurt, have a little bit of Gatorade, and I might come back and record another episode today, although I don't know if there'll be 2 episodes on YouTube today. I might have to stretch out the content a little bit, but thank you for your patience. I know it's been a few days between episodes. It really hurt. I'm really enjoying this playthrough and I was missing it. So I'm happy to be back over here. That dealing with this without losing anyone was huge. Well, did you lose any body parts? Some fingers and toes. And yeah, nothing over there. I mean, yeah, I don't think we need to do a field treatment. I think it'll be better over here. Yeah, that's going to be okay. Oh, you took some hurts as well. Just got some burns. Okay. I think that kidney's been gone for a while on price point, right? It's been a while since the last episode. I can tear up this concrete at some point. I guess I may as well put up a remove floor. I think we will get 1 steel from this, right? Because I think you get 75% of the material back, but I think you're guaranteed to get at least a ting. Hopefully we are going to get 1 steel out of this, which in this case will be 100% of the material back. If we get 0, then it's going to be a waste completely. But if it's a 1 each, then it's quite nice. I guess there's some more concrete, but I'll just do this area. Hell, maybe I won't even do all of it. I'll do some and then see what happens. I have a non-injured constructor in the area, but everyone is kind of busy. Okay, let's not worry about it. Plus, they're hurt, they're injured. They did get a mood boost from clearing that, which is good. That's still being mined out for some raw material too. Okay, folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.